Well now, a new companion decides to drop in unannounced, and without even a word of greeting. No manners whatsoever.
Ah, Luther. I was just thinking I smelled something vile. I suppose our final passenger is Elder's vessel?
Ah, yes, our distasteful cohabitant. It defies common sense so terribly as to negate it altogether. What kind of space is this for us? Ah, begging your pardon. I had no aim to incur the displeasure of our good host. Goodness, though. I see you're as shiftless as ever.
That's rich. You've been freeloading here much longer than I have. What happened? Didn't you lose interest in the world once you couldn't have the Akashic records?
In short, yes. With Xion gone from this world, it has all but lost access to the records as well. But as to why I am here specifically, well, I should think the reason would be self-evident.
Planning to use this one for your own ends, are you?
Oh, I think I smell danger. Could it be you feel indebted to our host because they saved your past self?
Nothing of the sort. I'm just showing them my disgust that they'd partner with someone whose true intent they don't know.
But it's not so one-sided as you make it sound. It's an equivalent exchange. I lend my power in return for knowledge.
Hey, you hear that? This fool says these things, and you don't feel an urge to expel him?
Cease the false accusations, would you? I'm here. Nothing more. Apprentice. I believe parasite is the perfect way to describe this. A future defying even Xion's prognostications, and we get to observe it.
Getting desperate, Luther? Hardly surprising, considering how far you've fallen.
I can't help it. I'm very particular about appearances, a trait I believe we share. Why don't you just admit that you've grown fond of your host?
Don't be stupid! I'm only here out of necessity. Inevitable, unavoidable necessity. I'm not apprentice anymore. My name is Margareta. And you do well to remember it, Luther.
Well, you certainly do seem quite a bit younger than the apprentice I know. I suppose that would make you easier to deal with. How frightening. Honestly, I do plan on respecting the wishes of my host. And her, of course.